everybody, it's Melvin back with a Screamer and day 20 of Survival Revitalized, the 2.5 playthrough. So yeah, that Screamer just spawned in, but I've been doing some work over at the, over here at our future horde base. I've been just kind of working away, would you guys stop for 5 seconds? Thank you. Go away. That doesn't mean smack me more. I've literally been getting the interior, starting some stuff, got another point to spend. I think that's everyone, so let me just invest those points into living off the land here. I think I need another 2 points for that. Alright. But yeah, just been working away, like, kind of strip it apart and everything. I want to do a kind of bit more of a ground horde base, since the fun pimps have decided to go being the fun pimps, you know, the literal fun pimps, by ruining our fun, by nerfing tower bases, like, since they want you to, it's like, the rage mode will make them go into, go focus on supports, so, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm pretty much just gonna have, try to counter that by just doing an old style ground base. So we're gonna have well, we're not gonna give them a hurdle. I'm gonna build kind of like, have them snake around a little bit. So, it's gonna be a bit more of an interesting style. Just use that and kind of like, in a sense, more like a shooting gallery. This place is pretty much, a full, like, concrete, style, big cube. It's like, I just shred everything except for this old, passing gas crate. And grab you up, we'll take the, tools book, and so it'll be looking like that, and then we'll have, for the hell of it, we'll just kind of build a little bit of a, kind of have them kind of circle around a little bit. Hopefully it shouldn't be so bad. And then I think we'll probably seal off that doorway to kind of motivate them a little bit, and then we'll kind of have a melee section. I think it ought to work pretty well, so we'll just seal that off, and then probably have bars, and I'll probably replace this with some stuff there. But yeah, it's just like, try to kind of make the zombies work for their meal if they're really wanting to get me. They'll run through there. I'll just pick these up for now. I'll upgrade them later. And then I'm thinking with, I'm kind of thinking with we'll have another kind of little roundabout section here with, that kind of makes them come through. We'll have to strip some of these ceiling lights out, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping maybe we keep them. And kind of keep doing this. And no, I was wanting to just keep them like that. And then we will just build up to the ceiling. I need more building blocks. And I think I have most of the materials I need, so we'll do 100 here. I did strip out the garage door and replace that with concrete, so that shouldn't be too bad. And then we can just do that, and I think we'll have like kind of we'll have a bit of a pillbox here. If you don't know what I'm talking about by like a pillbox, a pillbox is referring to Until like those old like concrete bunkers like we saw in the little underground lab. We'll have them come beaten up on here. Kind of keep it like a 2-block area. And we'll have this kind of be... We'll have this be double thick just so we have that. And of course we'll do this a little bit here. Then I'm thinking, as an extra little bit of backup, we'll have a ladder. This is steel. They'll have a barricade. Damn it! I think we have an unwanted guest again. Let me go and take care of them really fast. Can you stop? Go away. It's not nearly ready for you. I had to beat your face in, and I'm thinking then to have like another like little pillbox for up top as like kind of like a like a last stand or something like that. Or like a little like a wall. Just kind of trying to get creative with this. Because like we have all the I don't use much of the shapes in this game, but I'm just trying to get creative with some of the POIs with this. So thankfully that's already been taken care of. We will just get a basic ladder here. And then we will just... Oh, this is half blocks. Well, that's gonna freaking suck. Can I get up here, actually, without having that? I can jump up, so... I believe this is another kind of floater. You know what? Screw it. This will be our escape hatch. This will be our escape hatch. So we'll just kind of have this be like our last stand in a sense before we bail out. But anyways, I'm going to work on upgrading these blocks and start a little time up since I haven't done that for a while, and then we'll meet you over at Trader Bob's to take a job. Alrighty, so I got the most of the stuff upgraded that I could. I found out that I'm a little short on concrete. Well, not concrete, but cobblestone. Probably need more concrete anyways.
Good to see you're still kicking. What can I get you?
You have trade routes for
if you've got keep your gun saddle oiled and your gun greased, and you'll do just fine. You name it. Old Bob.
Seems like the pine forest and the other stuff is like a bit. It's a bit
well, that's messed up like
is the southern biomes. Bob, just take a chill pill, please. I love you, man, but you don't need to get mad at me. I'm gonna track that right now. Do you have anything good? Ranger Station Alpha to the west. Calm in. Ariana Caverns a little bit further. Clear zombies at Fort Quonset. We just cleared. I think we just tried clearing that out of the wasteland a couple episodes ago. Tower. I think we'll take the
I've got
Calm
some
in
jobs.
because it's probably another town. If I had to guess, so
You must have more guts than you can hang on your fence. You're looking at the right hombre, partner.
you can take this stuff, and hopefully we should look good for cash. And want to make sure I put my hat on just so I have my so I can get this fairly cheap. Thank goodness it's nice and easy.
Holy shit. I knew you were gonna buy something.
I had plenty of clay to make more cobblestone, so it's like we should be good on that front. It's like we will go and travel over to clear area and retrieve supplies, so I'll meet you over there. Well, here we are. We're at the Common. Pulling up now, and thankfully should, I forgot this was a tier 4. I completely spaced to mention that. Like, we completed tier 4s in the last episode, and that's nice. Sometimes we're getting 3 aloe veras now for, per harvest, which is a nice little bonus since I invested a couple points into, living off the land, so it means I can make, sometimes get a little bit more than I bargained for. Just make sure I kind of harvest it all, because I know it's a little cheap because we're in the desert, but hey, can't resist. I'll start knocking some zombie heads together, see if they can think of something. Iron shovel. I already upgraded to a steel shovel, so I'm just gonna scrap you. Also might wind up just grabbing these yuccas here since they're ripe for the taking. I do need to make myself some yucca juice smoothies, which I did find some snowballs at the gas station where we're setting up the board base. Stop it. You can actually wrench down the cooler for the ice cooler outside for snowballs, and at least without what's it called, the salvage operations, so you get 11 of them, and it only takes one to make a what you call it, make those smoothies. Overall, just one of the best drink items in the game. Looks like there's a military camp over here. Howdy, partner. I'll see you later. Looks like there's another rancher over here. Ouch. Get rid of you. I would appreciate if I... Well, I wound up taking you out through the bush. So, gonna smell a little bit. If there's any military boys over here. Yoo-hoo! Can you not destroy the tent, please? I would appreciate if you did. Of course, they're coming right after me. Nope. You don't need to have my lunch meat. Stop it. I see it, town. Stop it. Cave in some zombie skulls if I don't know. I'm gonna actually harvest this up for claw since I'm here. Helps have a nice supply of it anyways, so we'll just get this, and awesome, that is so much of help too. Not gonna be perfect on my cloth gathering, but you're running after me too? Come here. There. Let you have a little bit. At least it'll help the clear job a little bit, the smell of the meat. Get those jogging zombies a little bit faster. Because I have them set to nightmare speed. Army munitions, a little bit of ammo for the AK at least. And we'll check the food pile. Just an empty jar. Actually, I'll grab this too. I need a little bit of wood. I'll just come over here and probably chop these couple trees down. Makes it nice and simple. Thank goodness for Motherload. And look at that, it's a rogue Mikey. Come here, Mikey. Surprised he's not sprinting at me full tilt for my food. Really surprised at that. Usually he loves his food. Alright, let's get this opened up. A little bit of framiness there. What's in the newspaper here? Nothing. Once again, more aloe vera for the taking. Take it all. Conquer the yucca and aloe vera. Doop, doop, and... Awesome. Grab that. Everything gets to come with me. For aloe. That will help my advantage supply a lot. Alright, clowns. Wake up. Wake up, everybody. There's somebody hiding in here. I'll spank you in the butt. And... Stop it. He's gonna blow. He took out the... He took out the, oh, what you call it? The, why'd you break my leg? I was gonna say, like, the check-in computer for your room. Man, those cops are rude. I'll just grab you for... That's on your medical weapons handbook. And another one. Wonder what that one is. I think it's the final one I'm missing. And lay you out on the table. Oh right, the automatic fire is more accurate with every shot. See you later. And I will grab the ATM really fast here. Make a nice little withdrawal. Once the zombies aren't going to be needed anymore. Oh boy. Really wish they didn't break my leg. Thank you very much. 825 bucks. Means this location was getting a little bit of action. Do I want to go up or do I want to make sure the lobby is secure? I think we want to make sure the lobby is secure first. Vehicle Adventures and Gift Shop. I can't complain about that. See if I anything clothes in these racks here. No. Pretty nice patchwork hat, but I don't need it. Well, loved if it was a tier 5 thermocore. Let me just climb in here. Nobody in here. That's a little unusual. Usually you expect these clowns to come, or just come barreling out of here. I need to remind myself at some point to get a, go to a restaurant and get some restaurant foods. These guys must be sniffing the food. Get you, and got another feral. Nope. See you later. And nope. Go away. Take your arm off. Mr. Slappy does not need to visit me today. Elevator's unlocked. Forcer sunglasses, I'll scrap those down because they provide the same benefit as the Ranger hat to me. Which is bartering. Night Stalker. Shotgun Weekly. Armor. Forgot to read that vehicle book from earlier. You have... I think the knives have more sneak damage at night. So, sleepy zombies. Anything good in here? Not really. Aside from some eye candy. Which I can buy. I have plenty of cash. Alright, who's in here? Come on out. Lots of feral nurses. Nope, go away. And knock you out too. What else is in here? Probably coming up on... It's getting a little framey here. Then again, it is kind of a bigger POI, but shouldn't have that much of an issue. Boop. And... No, don't hit me. There you go. I don't need to ride the soldier. Nothing fancy mirror. Anybody in here? Anybody? Probably nobody in here if I had to guess. Check the medical supplies for you. And got a free aloe. Actually, we'll, you know what, I'll make some aloe cream out of that. And then I'll make, 4 bandages worth. Actually make another bandage. Nope, no. Just one. Started typing for a second. Anybody else hanging out in here? You know, I'll buy those. Someone in the bathroom. Nope. There you go. Good man. Look at Snurf Girl Nurse. Not surprising. It's either Tony or a copper hanging out around here. I'm just gonna keep myself going. Let me kick my helmet light on. So. God, it annoys me a little bit that we don't get a... It doesn't deactivate when you put your hat with it back on, but... Oh well. I ought to repair the AK here really fast. Oh, there's gonna be a bunch of them. Yeah, there's gonna be a whole bunch. Give me my bandage, please. Need to get some more. Causing me to bleed again. Wow, that cop caused a lot of damage here. That is bad. Just had to spit at me, didn't he? At least I can cure that. I don't have any glue though. Reload a little bit. Because there's a white in the pool. Get you. Shut up. What are you doing? Yeesh. Probably a bird. Go back. Is there a bird up there? Yes, there is. As long as he's dead, I don't care. Boy, would it be lovely if I had a piece of glue just to turn into duct tape. I'm going to, let me just grab the first aid bandages there. And this really sucks. That cop really screwed me up. Spear hunter. I can see the supplies, so we'll just chop through here. Shouldn't take that long. Taking a shortcut. And there's our supplies. I just gotta read that spear hunter really fast. Ammo. Okay, a little bit of high power for my AK a little bit. Let's just try to speed this up a little bit, because it's getting late in the day. Stop it. Not in the mood for you. Getting a little bit of speed boost because we have the Machine Gunner series complete. Alright. At least it helps the movement speed a smidge. Search this up for a potential... I don't need a repair kit. Okay. Might rely on the AK a little bit. No. You. There you go. Solve the problem. This looks like it's supposed to be an exit. Yeah, this really freaking sucks. It's like the only thing that's kind of really making it bearable is just the AK. Well, getting a kill with the AK speeds me up for a little bit. There you go. Bit more speed boost, and you. Come on. Get low frames. Am I supposed to go out here? Looks like it. Yeah, this is like a locked door room. That's pretty Tony, so... Here, have a slug. Shut it. The rope, okay. Why did I bring the hammer with? And... Okay, go through here. I'm hoping we're near the end. Oh boy. The light needs to go away. And job is done. Okay, cool. At least it's done. Let me go check the stuff into the mini bike and I'll bring it to the loot for you guys. Okay, so the stuff's pretty much broken into. Let's check to see what we have. Starting with liquor pile, bit of murky water. We got a level up from looting the Shamway box. A bit of Magnum that I don't really care for. A tools book, not that I need it, and hoping this was worth it, worth my broken arm and leg. So, get the tools book there, and Candyland, okay. We got Hardened Chest with Range Guide to Archery, Knocking Down the Target book, more tool books, and we got some cash and ammo there. So that was honestly kind of underwhelming for a tier 4 loot. I think it's supposed to be some of the, like, you know, aside from like tier 6 stuff, it's like, ooh, these sound the best. Looks like we got twin hoodlums here. We'll just knock you out and we'll knock this other hoodlum out before we go running off to Trader Bob again. Boop, and there you go. Knock him out for his ye old nap time there. I'm gonna go travel back to the trader and we'll see our reward. Well, we are back at the trader. Just hobbling back in to say hello to him and hopefully it'd be nice if he offered some concrete with this job. Honestly, it would be. Be a nice help. Bob, what do you have for me, amigo?
It's getting late. I hope you drove a vehicle so you can make it home safe. If not, we sell them.
Well, I already have a mini bike. Thank you for the offer, though. I'll take the gunpowder again. So, thank you very much for that. I'll take the ranger station alpha job for tomorrow.
Get the hell out of there. It's better to live and fight another day than to die for a few dukes. You looking to rev
Just
your
want to
engines?
make sure I see his inventory again. Just triple check, quadruple check, you know. Just make sure you don't miss anything.
I
yeah,
feel
no.
like a banjo. Everyone's picking on me.
Seeing that honey reminds me, guys, I completely forgot to mention before we did that job. Let's claim these challenges before we get too crazy. Oh, there's a Slayer we have. The Tourist Challenge. Another little reward we can get.
You've been busier than a cat on a hot tin roof. Good job.
I think I'll take... Might wind up just taking that for free. None of the others are really tickling my fancy. I made some brew boxes on the overnight in the last episode, so I want to go install those before the day's out. It's they're fairly inexpensive, like aside from the glue front, like they take 5 glue pop, and like at least it's not not that bad. It's kind of, at this point we're missing like the smoker, which is like the top tier for them, which makes it to where we can just harvest get the honey out of them without having to worry about bees attacking me every 5 seconds. Because it's like, I don't mind the bees, you know, attacking, you know. Sometimes it gets a little bit annoying when you get them back to back. Because I've had that happen to me. We'll just toss this junk in here and just make sure we have it all looking pretty. Should be just fine. That should work out. And then we'll just toss the magnums and stuff in there. I'll grab the gasoline back. The stealth boots can come back out. And there. I can just toss that back in. Let me get a plaster cast so I can move better. Also, honey. There you go. We'll grab the brew boxes here. I'll show you the recipe for them. So, brew boxes, they just cost, they cost 200 wood a pop, 100 polymers, 50 nails, and 5 glue to make. Oh, I need those, need that cobblestone too. So yeah, not a bad recipe, honestly. Doesn't really, it's like, maybe the wood's, maybe the glue is a little expensive, the wood's a little expensive, but I'm like, overall, and the polymer could be a little expensive too, since you're spending a lot more on the, on those. Great. Let me just put your brood box in. I'm sorry. Grab that, and we'll just grab that one, grab that too. It's also already done producing another honey. So, stop it. Guys, you don't need to get mad at me. Like, there really is no need to get mad at me for hitting your apiary. Yeah, now you get extended, like actual kind of roof up there. Be cool to see the smoker once we have it unlocked. Repair my hat, and I'm gonna call this episode here, guys. If you made it this far and you like what you see, do please like and comment, subscribe down below. Helps the channel so much. Do turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me. I'm gonna do some more work on the horde base overnight, and we'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a great day.